Hey guys, Simastorm here again with part number 6 in the Halo Wars 2 campaign bonus objectives walkthrough. This is for the 6th mission, Lights Out, and there are 2 bonus objectives and they are pretty difficult, so I'm going to make this guide pretty in-depth so you won't have any troubles completing this. The first one, you have to complete the mission with all the prisoners freed and alive. There are 4 different areas with prisoners and 10 total. You cannot let them die at any point. And the second one, don't let any units get destroyed in the capital ship bombardment zone. It's an area just in the middle of the map that you constantly have aerial raids on this portion of the map, and if you send friendly units through it, chances are they're going to get damaged. So here we go. Let's jump on in to the walkthrough. Chances are the first objective you will happen upon in this map is to free all of the prisoners and keep them alive throughout the entirety of the mission. Like I said earlier, there are 4 of these little different pads that you have to approach and take out this prison generator to deactivate the bubble that the prisoners are stuck in. Again, there are 4 of those. There's 1 towards the beginning of the mission, and then there are 3 that are grouped together here just to the south of the base, the second base that you can actually build. So all you have to do, you drive up to the prison generators, you shoot them down, the prisoners are freed. That is the easy part, but the second part of the objective is actually keeping all of the freed prisoners alive, and you have to complete the mission with them alive. So I found the easiest way to actually get this done is to wait until the end of the mission and then go around to the 4 different areas and free all the prisoners. Send them all back to one place that you know is safe and isolate them from the rest of your force that you use to actually beat the mission. And what I did, I actually sent all of the freed prisoners to that second base, the one toward the top of the map. I separated them from my units that I sent on to fight Decimus. If you have completed this mission, or if you haven't, when you get to the end of it, you actually have to kill Decimus. And, you know, it is kind of a pretty big firefight. So I thought, just to be safe, I would leave the prisoner units just completely out of that fight. Yes, it does limit you in terms of your available numbers for fighting Decimus, but I didn't want to risk anything. So at the very end of the mission, right before I fought Decimus, I went around and I freed all the prisoners, and then I brought them all back to this one location that I knew was safe. This base at the top, the second one you can build, it is safe. I never once had it attacked by any enemies. The first one you can build, a different story. It gets pummeled many times throughout the mission if you just leave it alone. So this is a strategy that I found most helpful. Hopefully that can help out you guys. And again, you have to complete this mission for the objective to actually complete. So once you kill Decimus, that's when you'll get the notification that the challenge has been completed. Or if you get your units mixed up and one of them dies, then of course it is going to flash across the screen and say that you failed it. After you free the first group of prisoners, you will come to a part of the map where you can build a base. This is the first base, and just to the north of that, you'll see this area where these targets continue to pop on the ground, and then it's pretty much Decimus just letting out an aerial assault. So the second objective is to not let units get destroyed in the bombardment zone. You can't let anything be completely destroyed, and the easiest way to do that is to always use the portals. Occasionally, some friendly units can get stuck on one side of a portal if you're trying to go through. Then if you select all units to attack one part of the map, say you're on the north side of the map towards the end, you select everything. If one unit gets stuck, they're going to go through that bombardment zone trying to get to where you sent them to. Just like that. You see I have a couple of Hornets there that are just going through the bombardment zone. They don't even care that the aerial assaults happen. They're just going to where I told them to go. So in order to complete this objective, you're going to want to make sure you keep all your units together. You know where all of your units are all the time. And whenever you go through a portal, you check and make sure that they all made it through the portal. Because if you try to move all units to one location, some of them are going to try to go across that bombardment zone, and you will not be able to complete this objective. So that's the basic gist of how to complete these 2 bonus objectives. Again, this took me several tries to actually complete both of these, and as fate would have it, I completed both of them in the same playthrough. So sometimes that's how karma works. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please head down to the comments below and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. This video took me a while to put together, and of course it took me a ton of time to finish the mission. Your support means a lot to me. You guys, we'll see you in the next video.